instead of being in a relationship with that person and messing up a bond you could have just kept sane.
Okay. They say never be friends with your ex. Never be friends with somebody you're attracted to. You agree or disagree?
I agree. Because there's always going to be that one string in the middle. Either if you don't want to test waters, that person just might.
Okay. Can you brag about something you did in 2023?
Brag about something I did?
Yeah.
Yes. I accomplished getting myself into a tattoo shop that I've been working towards for 3 years.
Okay. Facts. That's what's up. Congrats to you.
Thanks to my man. He helped me. That's why those are the little motivations you can feel accomplished too.
Name one thing that your ex gave you that you still have.
Nothing.
So you
PTSD.
Right. Do you consider yourself diligent?
No.
Okay. What are the signs of a dying relationship?
Signs of a dying relationship?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of argumentative things, when there's a lot of problems, when you can't get to where you guys are both trying to get to, like at peace, when y'all both trying to be at peace and y'all can't. Those are signs of a failed relationship, when y'all keep trying and y'all get nowhere.
Okay. What's every woman's biggest dream?
To be a rich hooker.
Is that what you want to be?
Not a rich hooker, but to be just up there on my toes, on 10 toes, feeling good, like I have not a worry in the world. I think that's any woman's dream, to sit there having everything they want with no worry in the world.
Would you be a side piece for $3,000 a week?
No. My worth is more than a side, period.
That's $144,000 a year.
And that's $144 I can make myself, instead of being a side piece of lowering my worth.
Yeah. What's your opinion on cheating nowadays?
I want to say it's so played out. It's so popular now. People think it's so played out, but everybody does it, that it's sad. When you do find relationships where nobody's cheating or nobody's having any issues, that's very rare nowadays, especially in this generation. That's hard to find where you're just perfectly fine.
Right. Do you feel prettier when a man compliments you or a woman?
A woman.
What's a scam that's so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
Manipulation. That's a scam. It's a scam that people don't realize it's a scam.
Yeah, I agree. Will you be okay with your partner having a bestie of the opposite sex?
Yes, if there's boundaries set.
Okay. You don't think they can catch feelings?
That's why I say if there's boundaries set, once those feelings are in range, you need to cut the strings. You can have 1,001 best friends, and not all of them are gonna have feelings towards you,
Facts. Okay. Right. I got a few more left. Okay. How quick you fall in love?
Quick.
Real quick, days, weeks.
No, I could say a month or two.
Okay, you fall in love fast. What's your...
I fall in love. That's when I'm falling for you. I don't know, being in love, you got gotta give me almost a year. I'd be like, am I really in love with you? Okay, this is what I want for the rest of my life. I'm in love with you.
Okay, what's your thoughts on mental health nowadays?
Mental health is a very big battle. Like, it takes a lot from people, like a lot of everybody, like just period. It don't even have to be like I'm just mentally messed up. It's just you're always mentally thinking. Your thoughts can override anything you feel half the time. Like, yeah, like it really, mental health gets to a lot of people. Like that, it gets to a lot of people. You have to be strong mentally to get through a lot of things. You just think about like your bills or your friends, or you just worried about the smallest, littlest thing. That's just a mental. It's a mental battle. It's a mental battle, regardless.
What's your opinion on money?
I love it. It's the root of evil.
How can a man become a better lover?
A what?
How can a man become a better lover?
How can a man become?
How can a man become a better lover?
Oh, a better lover. One, he has to love himself before he even becomes a lover, because that's where the love really comes down from, is yourself. And you just try to rule out all your things you feel like you're not doing right. Like when you feel like you're just doing something wrong, you try your hardest to fix it. And that's when you're fixing the flaws you feel like you have wrong. Like, you feel like you're bad at this as a lover, you try to fix it, and you're bettering yourself, you know?
Okay. What's the worst red flag you've seen in the first dating a man?
A big ego. That's a red flag. Having too much of a big ego when you feel like you're better than that person it's a red flag for me.
Does love only happen once, or it can happen again?
Love happens multiple times. There's different forms of love. There's your first lesson of a love. There's your first experiment of a love. There's your worst battle of a love. You're gonna have multiple loves in your life. It's just that one right person you feel like can be it, you know, or you ain't gotta worry too much. But there's always gonna be bumps in the road, so you're gonna have to find multiple loves, no matter how old you are.
Do long distance relationship work or not?
No, not to me. No,
And why not?
because when there comes them times you crave that person and you can't be right next to them, that bothers you. And when there's times where you just have urges and want to do stuff and you actually do it, then you regret it because you still had that person that loved you that's just a distance away, where you could have made just that trip to be with that person, but instead you did some sneak shit. Like,
Alright, the psychology say don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. You agree or disagree?
I agree sometimes. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I don't want to hear nothing unless I want to hear it, but then when I do hear the things I have to hear, you know, you gotta sit there and eat that, especially if you're in the wrong. You gotta eat the truth sometimes.
Do you believe jealousy comes in jokes?
Yes.
And why so?
For example, like if me and my man are out on the street and a girl envies the factor of how he treats me or something, she could be like, "Oh, y'all so cute." Like, it's a fake "y'all so cute." Like, "Oh, I wish that was me. Y'all cute" type. If you get it, it's a female thing. Some females really think like that. I don't know if y'all men do. Y'all men be having y'all own personal things, you know, like, oh, he must want her, that's why he compliment her in a way, or compliment y'all in a way, or looking at your girl in a way. Those are little things you be like, that's not a real compliment, it's a fake compliment, an envious compliment.
Right. One of them gut check compliments hit you in the gut. They say the worst battle between what you know and what you feel.
Yeah. Because you could feel a lot of things in your gut but not know it all, and want to go with your gut feeling but you can't because you just thinking like that person would never do me or never do something like that.
Do you feel like self care is not a luxury, it's a priority?
Yes.
They say you will never live a happy life if you always care what others think about you.
Yes, that's true too. Can't be happy if you're worried about the next person's opinion. You only live once.
Okay, I got a good one. They say forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self care. You agree or disagree?
Yes. I'm doing that now, actually, as we speak. I don't talk to about 2 of my main family members that I used to speak to, and I keep my silence, I keep my distance, because at the end of the day, sometimes silence is better than speaking with an angry mouth.
Facts. What's harder though, forgiving or forgetting?
Forgetting, because you could forgive a lot of people for a lot of things, but at the end of the day, deep down in your head, you still gonna think about it. You gonna be like, I can't forget that, but I forgave you. It's kind of like accepting an apology you never received.
Facts. Do you feel like a part of forgiveness is like talking to that person again, or just giving them like the cold shoulder, high and by?
It can be both, because at the same time you can not talk to that person and y'all both know, like, what's that? Hey y'all, you guys both can know that, like, y'all just knew it's timing to speak, and y'all know at the end of the day it's love there, but y'all just can't talk. And then there's times where y'all do talk and y'all squash it out and y'all let each other know, like, this is our closure. We had closure now and we're good. Sometimes you don't need that closure. You just know off the bat it's just not going to be the same type.
Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. You agree or disagree?
I disagree, because you could be all them and not be them labels. Like, you don't have to have a label for it, because you could be intelligent but not ignore. I know a lot of intelligent people, and they don't ignore. They like to put it on the table. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, this is the last one. They say you aren't responsible for what happened to you as a child. You're responsible for how you deal with it as an adult.
Wait, say that again. Say the first part.
You aren't responsible for what happened to you as a child. You're responsible for how you deal with it as an adult.
You aren't responsible, or you are responsible?
You aren't responsible for what happened to you as a child. You're responsible for how you deal with it as an adult.
Yeah, it does, yeah, because you can't, nobody can control what happens as a child, but when you get older, it's all your rights to better yourself. Like they say, you gotta be better than your parents. I guess you have to do things like, if you had the worst childhood and you want a better life, you gotta go get that. You can't just expect that to happen automatically, like, because of things that happen as a child. No, everybody got some messed up childhood sometimes. Some people got a perfect childhood and just don't deal with it good, and then they mess up their life. It's a thing. But yeah, no, you can fix your childhood. You can fix your grown-up adulthood because of your childhood. You always can. I feel like you can, if you really genuinely wanted to break them chains.